Hi, it's Junk Journal and Jen, and I am back with another video, and we are sewing a journal signature. So a regular journal signature, or you could do a junk journal signature. It's the same. Both things are, So this is probably the most simple way to sew a journal, okay? So I had to put a little lotion on my fingers. Yay. Okay. So here's how I do it. Now I linked a video below on how I originally learned how to do this. It's been 3 years now. So this is how I don't do the measuring, but the video that's linked below by Tracy Fox Creative, she makes like a little card, so it gives you a template so you can kind of walk it out that way. I'm going to show you how I just eyeball it, okay? So now this is what you're going to need in order to make these journals, okay? You're going to need a piece of cardstock. It doesn't matter what weight, just as long as it has some thickness. Then you're going to need all your papers that you chose, right? And so that's all you need. So just all your coffee dye papers or regular papers, and then you can put the wrapping paper in between, right? You can do it any way you want to do it. And then you want to have cardstock on the outside. You could do a different kind of outside too, okay? That's the basics of what we're working with here. You're going to want to have some wax thread. You can use other kinds, but what I've noticed, this is just what I've noticed. I've used regular thread before and it rips the pages. Sometimes it just snaps, it'll break too. The wax thread is really nice for giving, it like has a little give to it. You kind of know when it's tight enough. So I use the wax thread. It comes in different colors. I think I have, I do have. It comes in black, it comes in brown. You can get it in a couple different colors, okay? And you can get it at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, like you can get it everywhere, okay? And then you're gonna want an owl. It's AWL. You want one of those, or you can use like a sewing, I don't know what this is called, but it's like really pointy on the end, okay? And then you're gonna want your big needle, okay? So now, remember, I'm going to just show you this, how I do it. I'm not going to use the owl. I'm going to just use a sewing thing. So I can just show you if you had just a poker. You could use that. Okay. This is the kind of stitch that we're doing. We're just going through the center. And then the center of that, from the edge of that, we're going to go into the center of that. Do you see that? And then from the center of here to the very edge, we're going to go to the center and make a hole there. And that's pretty much what we're going to do when we have this open here, okay? So I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to use these big rocks so that I can, leave these pages open so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm going to set this one to the side for a moment. We'll do it in a minute, okay? So here we go. We want to open it to the center of all of your pages, okay? And then you really want to press down. Make sure your pages are really, even with your cover there, and that they're pressed down into the cover, okay? Now, normally, I don't have any right here, which I'm so shocked, but I normally have some clips. So let me grab a clip real quick. So you can use your little clothesline clips, which sometimes I use those and they work really well. I actually use hair clips, and I actually use longer ones than this. I just don't have any in here right now. I used to be a hairdresser, so I use a lot of my old supplies. So again, press your papers so that they match the cover in there. And sometimes, pages might be a little bit longer, but you just kind of want to, and then push it down into the cover. especially right there in the center, okay? So you're gonna kind of push down. So now you wanna clamp onto the sides here. And of course I'm going with the hair clips because that works the best, I feel like. Okay. All right, so just like that. All right, so now this is what I do. This is what I mean by eyeballing. I hope you can see. I just take this and my finger and I just go to the center. That's literally what I do. So let me show you what I do. I literally go like this, and that's my center. And that's where I'll put my first hole, okay? So taking these rocks off, you want to then close your signature. Now this is what I do, is watch your hands, is then I poke it through. It's very important for the signature to be closed because then it pokes your hole clean through. You should be able to see. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but normally I can see, yep, right through that hole. Then you want to go from the center, and then I just drag from the center to there, and I call that middle. And again, close the signature down, and then I go ahead and I just push right through. See that? Okay, center here to here. Push down again, keeping that signature closed, and then right through there. Yay. Now how I measure, I like to have the jewelry on the bottom of mine. So I measure like this. I go 1, 2, and 3. That third one is how long I like mine. Some people do theirs shorter. Some people may even go longer. That's just what I like that length. All right, and then we're just going to put our thread right through there. Now you leave a little bit out. Leave this part long, okay? You're gonna go ahead and go through the center of your signature, okay? Ready? Through the signature. Through the center. Now you're gonna go through the top. Pull through. You wanna leave this wax thread to leave it about, say, 3 inches out here, okay? Because you can adjust it later. You wanna go back through the middle, okay? You're gonna go through the bottom, through the bottom, and then you come out, right? Now you're gonna loop through this top, you're gonna loop through that whole loop that you made earlier, okay? And then you go ahead and pull your needle off, and from there you should be able to adjust your signature. Now what I normally do is I always check to see if my thread is just too tight. And you go ahead, and from there, you will go ahead and you will tie that off. And there you go. That is our first signature that we've sewn. And we're gonna do one more just to review. Okay, now they may not be perfect. You can always still cut off the edges. You can do whatever you want. I like it as a junk journal, so I just leave it. Okay, so I'm gonna just check our pages, make sure they're nice and even. Yes, okay. And I noticed by showing, that shifted a little bit more. I normally don't have them shift very much, so. All right. There we go. And we're gonna go to the center. Push that through. Then we're going to go to the center of that from the edge right into the center. Have that signature kind of closed. From the center again, from the edge to the center. Close that down. Push that through. There you go. Okay, and real quick, we are going to thread our needle here. I'm not sure exactly on the size of this needle. Okay, and again, the measurement is 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to cut there. Okay. All right. So through the center, remember to leave about 3-4 inches on the bottom. You're going to go through the top, from the top through the center, from the center, from the outside to the bottom, okay? And then that's when we go and we tie now. So loop underneath there. You want to pull the bottom string a little bit, pull that string just a little. Check your tension too before you officially tie. Make sure you're not too tight so it doesn't rip your pages. And go ahead and knot it off twice. Unclip, and there we go. Yay! So these signatures will be available on the website, and also if you're here local in Las Vegas, they will be at the bazaar. So I'll have those. I am going to be adding some tags from the A to Z of Christmas craft, that collaboration that happened. These are the rest of the journals that we made. So we just have a plain cover, polka dot, plain cover. So these are all the ones that I stitched last night. Isn't that awesome? So they're done. Yay! So I'm glad that you guys joined me on how to sew a journal. And I have a new video coming out pretty quick here. Oh, wow, you guys, I never turned on my lights tonight. Look at that, very end of the video. The next video that's coming out, it's how to make a fancy topper for your desk. So we're going to be doing that in the very next one. So thanks for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the very next one. Thanks. Take care.